I have to ask because I'm sure people are going to be thinking the same thing. The Murdaughs date way back.
Yes.
They have a large range of history of different types of crimes.
Mm-hmm.
And there were talk about drugs and planes, their property had a landing strip.
Yep.
Do you even know if Operation Jackpot had anything to do with the Murdaugh family?
I've read about it a little bit. I don't recall ever seeing a Murdoch name in there at all. Now
I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Murdoch or Murdaugh?
People say it both ways. I say Murdoch.
Okay.
I worked as a paralegal for a little bit, and that's what everybody called him, Alec Murdoch. So
okay,
but maybe I'm saying it wrong. I have no idea.
We know who we're talking about. Yes. I think anybody in America probably knows. Either way you say it, they know who you're talking about.
Yes.
Trying to paint a picture of the area. This school, and this airport, where the bodies were found, was it heavily wooded?
Yes.
Okay.
According to the newspaper records, it was. They had to get somebody to come in there with a tractor so the law enforcement could get in there. It'd be easier to search for more remains after the clothes and everything were found.
Okay. A little bit of research. There was a skull found there that had nothing apparently to do with the creek. In 1973, a year after the boys went missing, just a skull was found in the creek.
Skull in the creek.
So this is Ireland Creek.
And it flows down from the airport. The creek is there, the airport backs up to it.
But no other remains were ever found.
As far as I know.
And the skull was never identified.
No. So in 1984, when the remains were found, that skull was brought up again in the newspaper article, and law enforcement said it didn't belong to one of the boys. That the Dr. Budden, who was the dentist of James Allen Crosby, supposedly said it wasn't, it didn't belong to James Allen Crosby.
Not a match.
Right. And as far as I can tell, the Huff family, I couldn't find a dentist of record or anything like that. There was no mention of the Huff family and a dentist, so I don't think there was anything to compare to the skull for William Edward Huff.